Hey, how are y'all today? We're back reducing fractions today. All right, and why are we reviewing today? Some of you say, I've already got it. I get it that some of you have it, but it's just something we need practice on. So we're going to practice again. Now, another word for reduce, I don't think I've shared this with you, is simplify. That's another word. And then you're also going to see reduce the fractions to lowest terms. These pretty much all mean the same thing. Reduce, simplify, and lowest terms. So get those in your brain. And we're going to go back to what we were working on Friday. So on your instructions, it told you to print out the worksheet or to write the problems down on a piece of paper. Because I know everybody's printers don't work. Sometimes we don't have ink. I get it. So let's look at the example. If you don't have it, if you can't print it out, get a piece of paper and just write 10 over 40. This is the example, but I'm going to start out with this because it's pretty easy. All right, so pause me if you don't have it printed out, or go get a piece of paper to write these problems down on. And do it neatly, so you won't, and number it neatly, because you're going to have to take a little quiz on this when we're finished to see how we're doing. So 10/40. What do we do the first thing? What does our instructions say? Ask ourselves, will the numerator go into the denominator? Will 10 go into a 40? That's an easy one, isn't it? Because we know that 10 times 4 is 40. 10 ends in a 0, this ends in a 0, so 10 will be able to go into it. So 10/40 divided by 10 over 10. 10 divided by 10 is 1. 40 divided by 10 is 4. So what's our final answer? 10/40 equals 1/4, and that's your final answer. Okay, let's look at number 1. I'm going to be several with you. 8/64. Okay, what do we ask ourselves? Will the numerator go into the denominator? Will 8 go into 64? Okay, will it? That's right, it will. So we're going to divide 8/64 by 8. 8 divided by 8 is 1. 64 divided by 8 is what? You're right, 8. Check it. 1 times 8 equals 8. 8 times 8 equals 64. So that's number 1. We have done number 1 together. Let's go on to number 2. Now, once you work on these